DREAMSHIFT! This is a horror mod I've been seeing everywhere on TikTok, and it honestly looks really good. So I want to try it. You can see I made a world here, just to make sure everything works for today. Honestly, I was crapping my britches when I was playing this. Okay, my mic is a little bit too loud. I can hear myself peaking. But, 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 it was a really good first impression for me. So let's jump right in this doogie. Alright, I'm going to do normal. I'm gonna name this world Dream Shift. Yes. Alright. So I started playing this last night at like, what, 1 in the morning? And honestly, it was a really good first impression. It builds, it was really good in my opinion. Oh my god, what is this spawn? Please tell me there's a village nearby. Oh my god. Guess I'm gonna be wandering around for a hot minute. Alright. Alright, here are the goals for today. Find out what's going on in Dream Shift Minecraft. Try to piece together the story, because I saw online that there's actually a story in this. So, I'm going to try to piece that together in maybe 1 or 2 streams. There's going to be a multi-stream, I know. I haven't been streaming that much, or at all recently actually. So, yeah, this will be fun for you guys, because I'm going to be streaming almost for the next, like, for the rest of this week maybe. Until I figure out the story in this. And as you can see, I had Microsoft Paint open in another tab. And that's where I'm going to be typing down all my notes and such. And yeah. Okay, wait, I need to make a pickaxe. Alright, the second goal is to build a nice house. Like, have a nice villa out in this barren wasteland. And the third goal, I don't know, we'll make that up. Maybe it will be to visit all the dream ships. I heard that there's like 20 in this game, in this mod I'm in. And it's gonna be some scary stuff. So far, in my test world, I encountered 5, or no, 2, what am I talking about? I encountered 2. And I'm pretty sure those were scripted events, and not, like, actual, like, story building ones. But, like, it set up a good impression. I loved it. So, we're playing it for today. Man, this spawn actually sucks. Like, what is that? Ice spike biome? I guess I'm gonna be adventuring for a while to find a plains biome. A nice little plains biome. Moderate temperature. Get myself a little cozy for the stream. Grab some berries for some munchies. Okay, yeah, there's literally nothing here, bro. Oh my, wait, is that? I think that's plains or forest biome up ahead. The only mods I have installed in this is the DreamShift mod, immersive portals, and yeah, that's it. And all the dependencies for them. No zoom, no minimap, no FTB, no teleport, no nothing. Just raw Minecraft with this mod. Yeah, this is gonna get boring in like a hot minute. I'm just gonna be running around doing nothing. Yeah, there's... Ooh, wait. Okay, yeah, there's a village up there. Yeah, I can see like the campfire plumes. W. Grab some pumpkins. Make some pumpkin pie later. need sugar. Okay, my game is lagging hard. Why'd the music cut out? I don't like that. Wait, I need to turn up my music. Because sound is actually really, really important for this. From the times I played this. Because that's when you know when there's like a slippage nearby. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain what the mod actually is. So, you're just wandering around your world, alright? Just mind your business. Hey, there's a little anomaly in the wall. You see a little part of the wall that's not supposed to be there. A little slit in reality, as if. Going to inspect, and it pulls you into another reality. That is DreamShift. It's a liminal space horror mod. And from what I've seen, it builds up really slowly. Or not really slowly, like really, really slowly. It builds up moderately. Because like when I was testing it, I had like 3 slippages happen back to back to back. I hear a skeleton and my game is dying. Okay. Another thing I noticed when I was testing it out, is that my game just dies. Or not really dies. More like spazzes out. When I'm in like... Okay, why? Okay, I need to change some shader settings. Alright. Okay, wait. Okay, I just did absolutely nothing there. Okay, yeah, I'm turning that off. Does that... Okay, it fixes a tiny bit. Okay, I'm out of hunger as well. Alright, step 1, find food. Because you'll be running a lot in these dreamscapes. And step 2, build a house. And it's a little... There's absolutely nothing in these houses. I'm just gonna take these beds. Okay, I'm hearing sounds that I've never heard in normal Minecraft. It's been a while since I played normal Minecraft. Like, no mods, no nothing, just bare bones Minecraft. Like, when I was in my test world, there was like this turtle near my base, and he was making these sounds, bro. It sounded like breathing, someone like breathing, like right behind your neck. I was honestly pooping myself, bro. Alright, there's a nice cave. Right. I do not want to find a slippage in the cave because I don't want to do all that in the cave. So we need to find some iron and get out ASAP. Iron and coal. That's what I need. And then after, I'm gonna build my house. What type of house should I build? What type of house should I build? I think a nice little medieval house. Or just a normal little shack that you can find anywhere. Like, I want someone to come across my house and say, yeah, that doogie's a house, bro. Yeah, this cave is just a whole load of nothing sauce, bro. Nothing burger. Don't drop the chitlin burger. This is going to be recorded and uploaded, edited by me onto YouTube, so keep an eye out on that. I don't know if you guys know my YouTube. But like, hi YouTube. Yeah, hi YouTube. Yeah, there's literally nothing in this cave. And it's turning dark. Of course it is. The first slippage in my test world, that happened during night, so it wasn't the first night, but it was more like the second night. What? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. And they can happen at any time, anywhere. I don't know if it was just like lucky or what. And I ain't gonna lie, I get pretty spooked out easily, but I'll never scream. So if you hear me scream this stream, it's gonna be a little treat for you. What is that sound, bro? I'm hearing sounds I've never heard before in my house now. What is going on, man? I'm like on edge. I don't like it, bro. I'm like on edge. Why is my game lagging so much when I look down? I wish I can turn on my like Nvidia like stats shower that shows up in my top right. I don't think you guys would see it, but like it would show up for me at least, where I can see like my GPU usage, my CPU usage, so I can see if like I need to turn off my shaders or at least turn them down. Yeah, I think I'll turn them down actually. I think I'll go nice medium. Okay. Anytime now? Anytime now? Okay, there we go. Okay, I can feel the frames. Yeah, I think I'll go back to the village. Spend my first night there. If a slippage happens there, I wouldn't mind. Okay, I don't like these random sounds I'm hearing. Not the cat. I'm not gonna get scared of the cat. Ooh, wait, this is a nice little shack. Maybe I can like, nah, but like, it uses too much wood. I would have to. What's an industrial rebirth? What? What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I think I peaked my mic out. Oh my god. Oh my god. That actually scared the hell out of me. That actually scared the hell out of me, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh my. I actually. Alright. Wait. No! Fuck! No, and there was also another one that I didn't see. No! No! Oh, that actually sucks. No! I actually wanted to see it. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, you see that? You see that, chat? You see that? Okay, I'm way too loud. I turned my settings on so I can hear myself. And I can just hear my mic peaking every 5 seconds. Alright. Oh my god. But you see that, chat? You see that? That's a slippage right there. There's not always like this little. It's not obvious. Like you've seen me like pick up that shit and then it just like. Oh my god. It's the middle of day, man. Why am I scared? It's like peak day hours. It's like 2 in the afternoon, bro. And I'm getting all paranoid like this, bro. Village, yes. It's like the slippages I was encountering during my world was like just normal ones that you find like in the wall. And, like you'll walk into it, dude. It was pretty freaky. But like, watch, I'm gonna open the chest and there's gonna be an industrial rebirth. And I'm gonna get scared again. Shot. In that chest. I'm scared to open these chests now. It's like, oh my god, man. Mr. Iron Golem, keep me safe. I'm not built for this. I'm gonna name you Paul. You're gonna be my buddy, Paul. Sure. I'm gonna set up camp. Yo, right there. Like a little nice table that I can sit in. I want some of that. I think it's time to start making some boats. Alright. Well, let me change this to paint. Alright. So, we're going to make a note here. Industrial rebirth. And it was a little flower, yo. It had the texture of the wither flower. Texture of wither flower. Meaning? I don't know. We also had the prompt to complete the exchange. And then that's where I chickened out and I accidentally left the world. Complete the exchange. I have no idea where that leads to. So industrial and rebirth. Rebirth is to become anew. Like, yeah, become anew. I think I'll go with that. Become anew. And then industrial. So that could mean like the world is changing. I did not do good in English, guys. So this could mean many things, really. Rebirth. So that could mean two things. Wait, let me pull up Webster dictionary. Okay, a new or a second birth. Spiritual regeneration. Ooh. That could be it. Spiritual regeneration. Did I write yet? Spiritual regeneration. But it can also mean a renaissance or a revival. So putting these two together, it could mean industrial spiritual regeneration or industrial renaissance, like the steam age, the copper age. So this could like mark a new like beginning in the lore's like thingy. And to complete the exchange, we had to do the flower. Yeah, I forgot to draw that, but it's industrial rebirth is the flower. What could that signify? It was a black flower as well. Wait, let me type in, because I know flowers could have different meanings. Like in a bouquet. Black flower meaning. Because it had the texture of the wither flower. Often associated with a death and farewell. Ooh. So death and farewell of the past times. So death and farewell meaning. Ooh, wait. To complete the exchange, you're giving a death and farewell to the past. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting somewhere actually. Holy. Yo, my brain is working hard. Company? Alright, so from what we gathered from that first interaction that I prematurely left is industrial. Breaking down the word, we have industrial and rebirth. Okay, yeah, I botched that line. So we have industrial and rebirth, which could mean like the rebirth or a renaissance or revival of a company that maybe like a character in this AR in this story is in that owns. Could also mean like a mechanical. Ooh. Okay, wait. I'm gonna draw a side tangent here. Mechanical. Cause you often think industrial, like big machines in the factory producing things en masse. So industrial rebirth. That could mean like you're. Okay, yeah, I should really get back to the Minecraft. Alright, brodies. I think I'm close. I'm close. I'm close to solving this. I'm close to solving it. You know something, don't you? Yeah, don't walk away. Yeah, you walk away. You walk away. Yeah. You're afraid to know what will happen, will you? You're afraid that I'll know the truth. Yeah, I'm tweaking. I could open to LAN actually. Opening to LAN. And I will be able to do it when there's a thing. Alright. So complete the exchange. I don't like how... Okay, I talked about like not liking how there's so much noise. Alright. Going back to the drawing board. So spiritual and regeneration. So what could that mean? What could that mean? I don't know. Yeah, I'm also gonna keep an ear out for like the thingy. For like the ambient sound that you can hear. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna make this turn. Oh my god! Do you guys hear that? Wait. Oh my god. I actually have goosebumps all over. Oh my god. Wait, where am I? Something ahead feels thinner. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. I'm turning down my volume, bro. I'm turning down my volume. This is actually surreal. I had this one. Jesus Christ. I don't. Okay, take fall damage to wake up. Yeah, easy. Okay. Red moon in the sky. I forgot to look around in like the first place. Okay. We're really high up. Wait, what's the Y level? 183. That's really high up. Like the clouds are like right there. What could this mean? Like, put on our thinking caps. What could this mean? Industrial rebirth. This is like an industrial building, I presume. Because it's disheveled. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Disheveled. It's broken, basically. And there's nothing for... There's like nobody here as well. It's just this. And you saw before, it was all like moldy, abandoned. Okay, I want to go investigate the thing, because I'm pretty sure this isn't a time-based event. Unless some like boogeyman monster just comes out. Honestly, if that's the case, I would actually just quit the stream right now. I actually want to climb up there. I don't know what that means. Industrial rebirth. What just happened? I don't like it. Let me give a quick sketch of the place. So it was like, so take fall damage was the requirement to leave. But I left without taking fall damage. Climbed to top and kicked me out. So I climbed to the top and it kicked me out. Okay, I need to come up with names. Okay, this one is going to be called Industrial Rebirth. Okay, and this one is going to be called... Do you guys hear that? Another one just spawned. Ooh, wait, this one looks different. I haven't come across this one. Take fall damage to wake up. Oh! Yo! Awesome! Okay, this one's not scary. This one's chill. Yo, it's that one meme, bro. It's that like one futuristic meme. Oh my god, this is actually so chill. Cause like maybe I took too long to reach the top. That's actually ran out. That would be way too coincidental. Cause like there's more to Okay. Wait, okay, wait. I need to put this world on pause for a second. I don't want to come across any more for the time being. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm gonna call this one building. Okay, building. Yeah, sure. Okay, okay. Put on our thinking caps for a second. Turns red. Turns red, turns red. It turns red after entering building. Turns red after entering the building. And we saw in another one. I'm just gonna call... Yeah, I'm gonna separate this. I'm gonna call this one futuristic building. Wait, I need to pull up the actual photo of it. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is, bro. Okay, wait, let me just scribble that out because that's unrelated. Okay, wait, let me increase the line thickness. It reminds me of this, you know, or am I just going crazy? Like, it reminds me of this, like, specific image. Not that specific image. There's another one where there's bubbles everywhere. Y2K, Frutiger Aqua. Cause it's like this type of image. It's like Y2K-ish. It's definitely Frutiger Arrow, like, city. Let's just type in Frutiger Arrow Y2K image. And like, the objective here is take fall damage. Take fall damage. It's the same as this one. Like, what I'm thinking here is that there's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles everywhere. Bubbles everywhere, right? There's bubbles everywhere. And like, there's a bubble here. Okay, wait, I'm gonna turn back down my thing so it doesn't look as messy because thicker lines, it's just gonna look messy. Maybe, and this is a reach. These two places are the same, but at different periods of time. This is maybe before the Industrial Rebirth. Cause like when we were in the Industrial Rebirth dimension, that was all disheveled and all gloomy, dark, grey. And then when we go into here, it's the same. Like the ground turns black after entering. But there's something I don't understand, and it's a connection between these two, and it's the color red. What I'm thinking is... Wait, but like, there's a building there that has... There's like a broken window. The building I entered had a broken window at the very top, as if it's like it was inviting me to take the fall damage there. And I could have so easily just went on top of the building I spawned on. The red bubble, wait, I should just color this in red. There's a red bubble here. This is all red. There's a redstone torch here. And red candles here. What if this been a ritual? There's a theme here that connects these two, and it's the color red. All damage to leave. It's the same requirement to leave this. And when I climb to the top of it, it kicks me out. Is there something that they do not want me to see on the top? climb to the apex of the dilapidated building. It kicks me out immediately. I did not take any fall damage. I did not do anything. So I looked down at the top, and there were tentacles and like things everywhere. I'm thinking because like there's one bubble here, and it's red. There's a bubble here that's red, and these ones were greenish. There's green bubbles chilling. What if the industrial rebirth was jumping out of the building, you know? Taking the fall damage was the industrial rebirth. I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just scribbling like a bad man right now. But then, okay, so let's recap. At the start, I found a flower named Industrial Rebirth. After I've taken it out, it teleported me into a industrial setting, I presume, because I didn't have a good chance to soak in the environment. And then afterwards, I adapted. But the requirement was complete the exchange. Why, out of anything, is the industrial rebirth a flower, a black flower? Wait! Black flowers, a symbol of mystery and farewell. Farewell. And then, ooh! Mystery and farewell. Farewell. As in, you're at a funeral. You're giving flowers as a farewell to the person you knew. Death and farewell meet. So, in turn for the rebirth. Okay, wait. Okay. This is how I imagine this story to go. There's a guy. I'm gonna draw a little guy. Let's name him Peter. I'm gonna name him Peter. Hey, Peter. He's an owner of a company. And business is not going too well. And that is represented by the dilapidated building here. And when he enters the building, it becomes red. Why does it become red? That's what I'm thinking. Why does it become red? Maybe the building is bloodstained. Okay, I'm just yapping here, like just making words here. What if, because of that, jumped out of the building? There's candles and a redstone torch here. Right now I don't know the significance of this, but they are both colored red. They're both red. Red. Why is this not? right now, that's unknown. Okay, this one's the most mysterious right now, because we haven't completed this. We have not. I left prematurely, which then led to me missing out on some clues, context, and stuff. But from what I gathered so far in it, it's that completing the exchange has to do something with the flower, and the flower had a texture, the texture for the wither rose, which is black in nature. Yes, because when I picked it up, I had like the black dye and stuff. The color's black, and the color black signifies death and farewell in meanings for roses, which could mean Peter, owner of company, because of the industrial part of the industrial rebirth. He took his own life by jumping out of the top floor of the building. There's significance for the building here. It's the second time we've seen like a skyscraper-like building. First one is in Fritiger Arrow. When the first time I saw it was in the building map. Second time was in Fritiger Arrow. They're not exactly the same though, which is what I'm thinking. I don't know guys. I don't know. Like I'm thinking, I'm trying to think, but nothing's clicking. Okay, so Peter, owner of a company, business not going well, takes his life. It's not like well, these order of events. Okay, let's sort the order of events. I think this is 1. This is 2, and this is 3. Like, I'm thinking here, what comes to mind right now is Bloodborne. You kill Vacuo's Rom, it raises the blood moon. What if it's like the same here? Took his own life for the mechanical industrial rebirth. But I'm thinking here, why is there candles on the thing? Because it doesn't mean that it has to be like some sort of ritual. Because before, why would there be candles in redstone here? I'm thinking. And like, the base color of those are red. Redstone torch, red candles. So, alright, let's just build the story here. Peter, owner of a company, business not going well. Takes his own life by jumping out of the top floor of the building. And then it's the same here. Go into the building and it turns red. We enter the building here. Nothing changes. There's also other stuff I've seen in my test world. Okay, I'm going to leave the test world stuff out of my current thingy, because then it'll get too messy. Nobody would know what I'm talking about. Okay, so right now we have 3. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Story I'm piecing here. There's obviously something I'm missing here. There's like some sort of 2.1 or 2.5 that I'm missing, or 1.1. 1.1 that I'm missing. There's a 1.1 that I'm missing here. There's something in between here that I'm missing. Because after he takes his life, or maybe I got the order wrong actually. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Because these two are kind of grounded in reality, you know. These are semi-realistic dreams. There's like an actual plot, there's buildings. And then it goes here. Where there's like a liminal space, a more like unknown, a more like you know what I mean. Like this is after he dies. After Peter unfortunately dies. So Peter dies. They have a funeral for him. But what does it mean, industrial rebirth? The flower signifies death and farewell, which is presumably for Peter. He's an owner of a company. Ooh, maybe there's another guy. Another guy. I'm gonna name him Robert. Okay, so Robert. In order for the industrial rebirth, he killed the owner of the company. Press escape and it just like deletes it, I guess. Kills the owner of company for the industrial rebirth. Because here, everything was so dreamy, everything was perfect basically. Everything was happy. The music, happy. Happy. The music is happy, which means what? Everything is perfect except for this. I think messaging me. Yeah, okay. Just a recap before I end stream, because I'm going to be ending stream now. Robert kills the owner of the company by pushing him out of the top floor of the building in order for the industrial rebirth. There's candles here. Signifies a ritual. Ritual. Maybe in order for the ritual, for the industrial rebirth, he had to kill Peter, the owner of the company, to be able to complete the exchange for the industrial rebirth. And then the building here is Peter's own eternal limbo. I'm gonna type this out, because if I type it out, it might make sense to me. Because currently, I don't think it's making much sense to me. So, Robert kills Peter for industrial rebirth by pushing him out the top further arrow dimension. There was another building right behind me that looked exactly like the one I was in. So maybe... Okay, I think I need to go back to the building. building I explored 100%. Building dimension 100%. Industrial Rebirth I did not do anything. I presume in the Industrial Rebirth dimension that it's a funeral for thingy, or at least that sort of ritual type thing. Because the candles here, they represent. That's theory 1. That's gonna be theory 1. That's gonna be theory 1. I wish I have someone to do this with. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna message my friend real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I did. Okay, I didn't complete everything I was gonna say at the start of the stream, but I do have a working story, and I heavily emphasize that it's a theory. From only seeing these 3 things. From seeing these 3 things. These 3 things I pieced together. It's 2 people. One's Peter. These aren't the names of the actual people. There's Peter, who's the owner of a company. Maybe the company isn't a good company. That's why Robert wants to kill Peter. So then he can have a sort of industrial rebirth. Change in the company's nature, from it going from a good to a bad, or a bad to a good, I mean. And he does this by doing a ritual and throwing him out of the building, and then that leads to the industrial rebirth here, where he has to put the wither rose somewhere to complete the exchange. But I can't really theorize any more than that. And this building here, that's just filler. There's no lore here, I think. Unless the red bubble here is connected to here, which signifies that this is the same dimension here. These are the same. But it's in like an evil dimension. It's evil. I wonder. Yeah, I think I've done as much as I could for today. And I'm unsure on what this means and what is next. Because I feel like I have the outlines of the story. Obviously, I don't have everything correct here, but I feel like I have the outlines. This is a good start, in my opinion, for the story. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. this is where I'm going to leave it for today. I have a good base understanding of the actual like theory type. What's going on here? What's happening? Like, you know. I have a good understanding. But there's also something I don't understand. Is in from what I saw in my test world, there's like this. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the test world. This is like all theoretical now. This is all like not ascertaining to my actual theory here. But right now, in my test world, I came across this suburban area where it's all like dark. There's one house 473. There's a note in a chest in there saying house number 473. There's no escape. There's yada yada yada. And when I walk back out, it says there's don't look up. A note drops from the sky saying don't look up. And I explored every single inch of that place. Nothing else is there. So then I don't know. Yeah, you can see the thingy from in somebody else's video. But like right now I'm trying to figure out the story here. I'm trying to like delve deep into this. Try to piece together what I'm thinking. Like there's definitely a story here. Most definitely. Because they wouldn't just add this type of stuff just for it to be scary. Because in here they could just like easily throw like a cheap jump scare. And here when you climb to the top it wouldn't just kick you out, it would just give you a cheap jump scare. Yeah, this is definitely deeper than it seems. This isn't just like your normal. This isn't your normal like Minecraft mod where you're just like, ooh, scary, there's a monster there that's gonna chase you for eternity and break all your builds and give you a jump scare. There's actual story here, which I love. It isn't like other mods where it's just like teleporting you at places for like no reason at all, just to be scary. That's what I love about this. Kudos to the developers. Wait, I was like Bonds P, and another person. Bonds P. Wait, who created the DREAMSHIFT mod? Marceline, also known as Multision, and the Bronze 4743. Or as you know on TikTok, Bonds P. So kudos to them. This definitely got me interested. I'm definitely coming back to this to figure out the story. I might see you tomorrow. I might see you after tomorrow. I might see you never. But please tune back when I do see you. Or I want to see you. Okay, that sounds kind of creepy. Please come back when I stream again. Because I'm definitely finding the story. And you can maybe see this on YouTube. I'm probably going to stream one more time for YouTube, for like the actual YouTube video, because I want that YouTube video to be like kind of longish and like enough to like you can like watch it while you're eating dinner, because like the YouTube algorithm just rewards like longer videos. So yeah, I'm going to definitely come back to this mod, and I'm definitely going to try and figure out the story.